Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making boiled green banana dumplings with brown stew chicken feet. Yum. I've added to the chicken feet that I've already washed and clipped black pepper, onion flakes, along with some pimento seeds. I'm now adding Frank's hot sauce seasoning. Yes, that's a thing. I am going to add a bit of, it's called granulated garlic powder, same thing. I'm not going to add the browning just yet. I know you just saw it, but we have one more thing to add before we go ahead and add the browning. Yes, and that's some good old chicken seasoning. You can't do this without your chicken seasoning. And if you notice, I have not added any salt. I have not added any salt to this because the chicken seasoning is often quite salted. So we don't want to salt the dish. Later on, if it's needed, I'll add it to the stew and you'll see. Now we're going to go ahead and add our browning. I didn't add too much, just enough. If you put too much, listen to your girl. It'll make your food bitter. We don't want that. See, one foot is trying to run away, but I'm gonna get that bad boy back because guess what? We're working with a clean stove. We have a clean surface. So come back into the plate. You and your good up self can't run away. This chicken foot is nice, guys. I know some people can't stomach it, but for those of us who can, boy, you know what I mean. All right, so wash up my hands and we are adding the chicken foot to a little bit of oil. Don't wait until your oil is too hot. You will get burned. The oil will splash on you, all right? So it's okay if the oil is not too hot when you put the chicken feet in. Please learn from my mistakes. I've burned myself many times.
You burn yourself many times?
I burn myself many times. My son is here.
You burn yourself many times?
It's not good to burn yourself. Mommy's burning. Yes, baby. All right. So we're gonna just give that a quick stir. We're not frying the chicken feet. We are just sauteing it. Just to add a little bit of color and texture to the chicken feet. Because you know it's very soft, it's very gummy. But when you do this process, you can get a little bit of a crunch here and there, which is just awesome. You see that little bowl in the back there? That's gold. You don't want to throw that away. You're going to add water to that later. You'll see me do it in a minute, and we're going to pour that water because all of that seasoning and the juices, it's in that bowl. All right. As you can see, I already got my pot ready for my boiled dumplings, and we are going to add liquid to the gold. That is where the season is at, right in that bowl. So we don't want to waste it. So we're going to mix it around a little bit. All right. There we go. All that goodness go right back into your food. Just talking about this makes me hungry. I just remember how delicious this was. All right, we're gonna add a little bit more water till you're almost covering the chicken feet. You don't have to cover it all the way. Halfway is good, but we want to get those chicken feet nice and juicy and soft and falling off the bone. And that's what I'm aiming for. Okay, so now for the making of the banana dumpling. I actually was talking to a friend of mine. He's Jamaican, and I asked him if he knew about banana dumpling, and he had never heard of it. So I was quite surprised that he did not know about banana dumplings. I'm from South Manchester, about 20 minutes drive from Alligator Pond, 20-minute drive from Junction. And I know about banana dumplings. can you put in the comment section if you've ever heard about banana dumpling and where in Jamaica you're from, so that I could know if it's a regional thing, or you know, if it's just not popular. Let me know. I would love to find out. Anyway, so banana dumpling is very, very delicious. It adds such a nice texture and flavor to your dumpling. Mind you, dumpling is just flour, salt, and water. Sometimes a little bit of cornmeal. So I don't have much nutrition, right? But the banana here is full of iron. So you're adding something that your body actually needs to something that you actually love to eat, which is dumpling. And I love dumpling. I could eat dumpling and butter every day, because I'm just a dumpling person. But when you put that banana in it, you're adding iron, you're adding so much other stuff that your body needs. So you don't have to feel guilty if you eat the extra one or two, you see me? So let's just enjoy the rest of this video. I'm not gonna talk too much because I can, and I'll pitch in here and there where I have to. Okay, so now we're going to add the flour to the bananas. And what I did, I add 1 cup of flour for each banana that I use. So I use 3 bananas. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and use 3 cups of flour, and I'm going to add a bit of salt. Listen, I don't know nothing about measurements. in regards to adding salt. I just know a little splash of this and a splash of that and they're done, right? Forgive me, but I just never grew up with a recipe like that. So I just kind of look at it, the quantity, and just know how much to put in there. All right. So now we're back on the stove. I'm sorry I wasn't able to film me actually kneading the dough because I experienced a little bit of a technical difficulty, but I was able to solve that situation and sort that out so you can see me actually making the dumplings. They're not the prettiest, but you know what? They taste good. All right, and that's what's important. All right, so we're just gonna put our dumplings in, and it's just therapeutic actually to knead a flour. It actually feels very, very good. Mind you, if you have to do a whole lot, then it becomes exhausting, but it can actually be quite therapeutic. It's like playing with Play-Doh. All right, so our dumpling is boiling away, and our chicken, guys, look at the chicken feet. Doesn't it look so scrumptious? Look at that gravy. I'm just adding a little bit of thyme because you know thyme makes the food taste good, and just a little bit more of browning because I like my stew to have that dark, rich color. Not black, not where it looks like it's burnt, but I just like that extra richness to come through. So I just add a little bit more browning along with a little bit more water, right? Because I do want to have some gravy, and I like to add warm water or hot water when I'm making stew so it doesn't stop the cooking process. Right, and this is my infamous hot sauce, guys. I've had this for over a year, and I put it in everything, honestly. You see, when you add warm water or hot water, your food continues to cook. It doesn't slow it down, right? Adding some green onions. Us Jamaicans, we call it scallion. And is there really a big difference between the green onions and the red onions? Let me know, because it seems like red onion is a thing, but I never really noticed the difference. What is the difference, guys? Enlighten me here. I'd love to learn. I'm adding some ketchup. So you know we're saucing the thing up right now, right? So I'm adding some ketchup. And this is a spin, right? I'm just adding a bit of tomato sauce. This is actually pasta sauce. And listen, it made the sauce rich and thick and turn up. This was just something that came to mind, and I did it, and boy, I did not regret it. So anytime I make a stew, something like that, I am going to add this pasta sauce. Well, it doesn't have to be this brand, but the pasta sauce, because it was nice. The texture was just layered. It was just so delicious. I'm not even kidding. Try it, and if you try it in the comment section, please let me know. Let me know how you like it. Don't put too much, you know, because you're not making pasta sauce now. See, now I'm coming in with the salt because I tasted it. It's good to taste and go. And I realized that I need a little bit more salt. So I added right then. Okay, so we are now finished. Guys, look at the chicken feed. Doesn't it look good? My Matilda said this was nice, and in the upcoming video I am going to share with you a video of me eating this. I'm having a brain fart. My kids are distracting my mind. Sorry. But look at that sauce. As I said, I have a video upcoming of me eating, and then I have another one. So this is a 3-part video. One of me making the food, which you're watching. The next one is me eating it. And the third one is what I did with the leftovers, because the software that I'm using doesn't allow me to do edit long videos. So sorry about that. Look at the dumpling, guys. You see that beautiful color? It was absolutely amazing. I could just eat this dumpling with butter and I'm good. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Mommy, I washed this down with some cran water, and it was absolutely delicious.
I broke your black mask.